Yes, children, we will see some problems based on the fractions here. Previous class we learned what are the different types of fractions, and now we can write the fraction formula from the figure. And today class we are going to see some word problems based on the fractions. Yes, let's see here. What fraction of an hour is 40 minutes? 40 minutes is what fraction in 1 hour? See, first let us express them both in same minutes. Solutions here. An hour is equal to what we can write beta? An hour is equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes. Hour is equal to 60 minutes. How can I express this fraction form? To express this fraction form, in the place of denominator we can write total. Total means what? An hour we can write. In the place of numerator what we can write? Minutes. How many minutes are there? We can write here 40 minutes. Let us simplify this. 40 minutes by an hour means what? 60 minutes. Yes, we simplify this. 40 by 60, 0 cancel, and this I can write 4 by 6, but it is not in simplest form, not in lowest form. First we convert into lowest form, I mean simplest form. How? What is the highest common factor of these both numerator and denominator? 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. I can write 2 by 3. Yes, 2 by 3 is the fraction form of this. We'll go one more example similarly. Write the natural numbers from 102 to 113. What fraction of them prime numbers? First, let us write all the natural numbers from 102 to 113. Yes, we'll write here now natural numbers. Yes, let me write down natural numbers from 102 to 113 are. We'll write all the natural numbers over here. 102, yes, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113. I wrote all the natural numbers from 102 to 113. Let us identify only prime numbers. So what are the prime numbers? The numbers which are having exactly two factors are called prime numbers. Those two factors are 1 and itself. Let us see here 1 or 2. 2 table goes, the ones place is even number. 1 plus 0 plus 2, 3. 3 table goes. 2 table, 3 table, 1 table, 1 or 2 table. More than two factors, composite number. 1 or 3 is the prime number. 2 table goes here, 4 table goes here, 5 table goes. 2 table. 107, 1 plus 7, 3 table not possible. 107 is also prime number. Yes. 108, 1 plus 8, 9. 3 table, 2 table. 109 is prime number. More I can say here 110, last number 0, 5 table, 10 table. 111, 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. 3 table goes, 2 table goes, 113 also prime number. So these numbers are called prime numbers here. We'll write here prime numbers is equal to what we can write here? Prime numbers are 103, 107, 109, 113. They are asking what fraction of prime numbers. Now we can write fraction form of prime numbers. Fraction form of prime numbers is equal. So here we can write number of prime numbers. Number of prime numbers by total numbers. What we can write with total numbers. Yes. Now count once. How many total numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Total we have 12 numbers. Out of 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see 4 prime numbers. 4 by 12 is the fraction form. It is not lowest form. Let us express into lowest form. 4 1s are 4 3s are. Is equal to how much? 1 by 3. Hope it is clear for everyone. So now we'll see some problems here. 6th one. Arya, Abhimanyu and Vivek shared a lunch. Arya has bought 2 sandwiches. One is made with vegetable and one is jam. The other 2 boys forget to bring their lunch box. Arya agreed to share his sandwiches so that each person will have an equal share. So total these three persons they are going to share their lunch, but only Arya bought two sandwiches. One is with vegetable, other one is jam, and the remaining two persons they did not any lunch. Now only these two sandwiches we have to share three equal parts for those three friends. Now see, so that each person will have equal share of each sandwich. How can Arya divide his sandwiches so that each person has equal share? See, let me write solution first. A1. So let me take one sandwich like which is in this shape, and I'll take one more sandwich. Yes, he said this one is vegetable now. One is vegetable sandwich and one more is what better? Yes, one is with sandwich with vegetable, other one is jam. Other one is with jam. Now these two we have to share how many people? Three. Arya, Abhimanyu, Vivek. So how can we divide three equal parts? See, let me take this first sandwich. We'll divide like this. And even second one also divide like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. I'll divide each sandwich into three parts. From this I'll give 1, 1 to each person. Even from this also I'll give 1, 1 to each person. So that each person will receive how many two pieces? Two pieces. Arya, Abhimanyu, Vivek. So that I can share equally. So how can Arya divide each his sandwiches so that each person has equal share? So we can write each sandwich he will divide into three equal parts. Each sandwich will divide into three equal parts. So total 6 parts. So what we can write? He share. Yes, he will share. He will share 2 parts to each person. He will share 2 parts to each person. Total 6 there. So 1 he will give to one person. Total this will see Arya, Abhimanyu, Vivek. So each one will get how many pieces? 2 pieces. Each will get 2 pieces. What part of sandwich will each boy will receive? So B1 you can see better solution. So here you can write what part of sandwich? You can write here the part of sandwich. Each boy will receive is equal. See, total we are dividing how many parts? Total we are dividing into 6 parts. For each we are going to share how many? 2 we can share. For each we can share 2. So we can simplify this. 2 1 2 3 is equal to 1/3. Hope it is clear. This I am giving to Arya beta. This one Abhimanyu. This one Vivek. Similarly, this I am going to Arya. This I am going to give Abhimanyu. This I am going to Vivek. See, Arya will receive 2 pieces. Abhimanyu will receive 2 pieces. Vivek will receive 2 pieces. So out of 6, each boy will receive 2 pieces. You can simplify. You can see 1/3. We'll see one more. Christine received a CD player for her birthday. She bought 3 CDs and 5 other as gift. What fraction of the total CDs did she buy? What fraction did she receive as gift? See, tell me total how many CDs are there here? Yes, let me go for solution beta. Total number of CDs. See, 3 she bought and 5 she got as a gift. 3 plus 5, 8. Total number of CDs is equal to 3 plus 5 is equal to how many? 8. Total we can see 8 CDs. Now, what fraction of the total CDs she buy? So we can write now fraction of, yes, let me write here, fraction form of CDs she bought. Fraction form of CDs she bought is equal Denominator we can write always total 8 CDs. Out of 8, how many she bought? She bought 3 CDs. We can write 3 by 8. That's all. Then next we can write fraction form. Yes. Let's write here now. Fraction form of CDs she got as a gift. We can write she got as gift is equal. So denominator we can write total CDs 8. How many she got as a gift? She got 5 as a gift. So we can write 5 by 8. Hope it is clear to everyone how we can express in terms of fractions based on the knowledge from exercise 7.1. This problem is complete in homework book. Yes, previous chapter in integers we learned how to represent on the number line, how to represent the integers in the number line. So today we are going to learn how to represent the given fractions on the number line. Suppose if I want to represent -2 on the number line in integers, we take the number line, we write all the integers in the number line 0, 1, 2, 3. Here we write -1, -2 on the number line. Yes, here you can see -2 on the number line. So that is the way we can represent integers on the number line. Similarly, we will see here how we can represent these fractions on the number line. We will see here. Represent the following on the number line. Yes, represent the following fractions on the number line. First one they gave 3 by 4. Yes, how can I represent the 3 by 4 in number line here? See, let me take a solution. A1 3 by 4 they give. Just you can draw a number line simply. Out of 4, third part we can take here. So write the numbers here. Write all the natural numbers. 1. For us you can go with integers also. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. We'll take only natural numbers here. 1. Sorry. First let me draw a number line. We'll take the natural numbers in the number line here. 1. We'll take whole numbers. Also possible na? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here the denominator is 4. Denominator is 4. So let me divide each and every whole number by 4. 0 by 4, 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4, 4 by 4. 4 by 4 means what here? 1. 0 by 4 means what? 0. 4 by 4 means what? 1. So 0 to 1 divided how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4. We divided 4 parts. And third part we need to find out. Right? This we can write 5 by 4, 6 by 4, 7 by 4. Now where you can see 3 by 4 beta? Yes. Here I can see the 3 by 4. Here we can see the 3 by 4. So 0 by something is nothing but 0. 4 by 4. 4 ones are 4 ones. We can see 1. 0 to 1 between. We made it how many parts? 4 parts. In the third part, they are asking to mark 3 by 4. Let's see here one more beta. B1. 1 by 2. Yes. 5 by 6. 7 by 6. See, if they are like fractions, only we can represent them on the same number line. Same number line. Having same denominators like fractions. Here I can't see same denominator 6, but I can make it 6. How can I make it 6 beta here? See, 1 by 2, denominator is 2. Denominator 2, I want to make it 6. This denominator 2 goes in 6 how many times? 3 times. Multiply into 3 into 3. We can write 1 into 3, 3. By 2 into 3, 6. See, keep in mind, for any fraction, by multiplying both numerator and denominator with any non-zero number, by multiplying with non-zero number, it may not change. Meaning, there is no changes in the result. There is no changes in the result. If you want, you can see better here. What we got here? 3 by 6 we got. No. 3 1s are 3 2s are 1 by 2. Again, you can see 1 by 2 only. 1 by 2 only. Not only by multiplying with 3, by multiplying with 7, 11, any number, any non-zero number except 0, you multiply any number, the result no changes. We can see same number. Not only multiplication, you can divide with any natural number which gives the same result. Now this 1 by 2, in the place of 1 by 2 I am writing here 3 by 6. You know why I am writing here? To make the like fractions. I multiplied with 3. So 5 by 6 here, 7 by 6. I can see all same denominators, like fractions. So that we can represent them on the same number line. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So as denominator 6, we'll take 6 here. Each one will divide with 6. 3 by 6, 4 by 6, 5 by 6, 6 by 6, 7 by 6, 8 by 6, 9 by 6, 10 by 6. 0 by 6 means how much? 0. 6 by 6, 6 ones are 6 ones are, we can see 1. So 0 to 1 we divide how many parts? Each part is divided, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We divide it to 6 parts. In that we need to mark 3 by 6. Here I can see 3 by 6. Here I can see 5 by 6. Here I can see 7 by 6. That is the way we can represent the given like fractions on the number line. Similarly, C, you can see C1 beta. What is C1? 3 by 10 comma 7 by 10 comma, one more is 1 by 10. Yes, all the fractions are like fractions only, so that we can represent them easily on the number line. Let's see solution for here. We'll take whole numbers here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and take here 10. So denominator is 10, so each one will divide with 10, 10, 10. 0 by 10, 1 by 10, 2 by 10, 3 by 10, 4 by 10, 5 by 10, 6 by 10, 7 by 10, 8 by 10, 9 by 10, 10 by 10. 10 by 10 is what? 1. 0 by 10 is what? 0. 0 to 1 we divide how many parts? 10 parts. In that we need to mark 3 10 part. Yes, 3 by 10. 7 by 10 I can see here. 1 by 10 I can see here. So that is the way we can represent the given like fractions on the number line. If any unlike fractions there, we'll make same denominators. Sir, if suppose two fractions are unlike, one is, see here, by 2 there, by 3, 6, 2, 3, 6, find the denominator, LCM, find the LCM of denominators and make them same denominators, so that we can see their like fractions and represent those like fractions on the number line. Okay children, let's see here how to convert improper fraction to mixed fraction. What is improper fraction? Like numerator is greater than denominator is called improper fractions. Now this improper fraction, how we can convert into mixed fraction? Let us see here. So they give some steps better. Divide the numerator of given fraction by its denominator. The quotient so obtained forms whole number part and the remainder forms numerator of the fraction part and the divisor is denominator, that is QR by D it seems. Let's see with example. Yes, let me take the first solution. 16 by 5 is improper fraction. Numerator is 16 is greater than denominator 5. What is the first step? Divide the numerator of given fraction by its denominator. Yes, let me go to rough work. What they said? Divide the numerator of given fraction by denominator. The numerator is 16. So divide the numerator 16 by denominator 5. 5 3s are 15. So what is the remainder? Remainder is 1. So this place is called dividend. It is called dividend. What about this word? Quotient. It is called quotient. And what about this? A remainder. And this place is what better? Divisor. It is called divisor. It is called a divisor. So the quotient obtained forms whole number part. Now the condition is said here: quotient remainder by divisor. Quotient we can keep the arrow like this to remember easily. What we can represent quotient is what? See how can we write here? 16 by 5. Condition is what? Quotient will become whole number part. Remainder will become the numerator of the fraction part and divisor will become the denominator of the fraction part. What is the quotient? You can see there. Quotient is 3. Remainder is what? 1. So divisor is 5. 3 1 by 5. That is the way we can represent. Now let's see next example one. Solution 31 by 14. Even for 31 by 14 also will divide here. 14 1 is 14, 14 2 is 28, 14 3 is 42, more than this. 14 2 is 28. So how was that by subtraction? 3 left. So this one is called quotient, remainder and divisor. Yes. Solution C. How can I express this quotient, remainder by divisor? What is the quotient over here? Quotient is 2, remainder is 3, divisor is 14. Next, 14 by 3. We'll divide the numerator 14 by denominator 3. 3 4s are 12. So 14 minus 12, how much left? 2 left. So quotient is 4. This is the remainder, divisor. So quotient 4, remainder is 2, divisor is 3. Hope it is clear for everyone. So that is the way you can represent. You can write if you want here quotient, remainder by divisor. Quotient will become one number part, remainder 2 will become the fraction, numerator of the fraction part, and divisor will become the denominator. So this is the way we can express improper fraction into mixed fractions. Yes, children, now we will see how to convert the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. Let's see here. Here we can see the mixed fractions which are containing both whole number part 9 and the fraction part 7 by 13. This is proper fraction. 7 by 13 is proper fraction. Now this mixed fraction we have to convert into improper fractions. What is the process they gave? Multiply the denominator of the proper fraction with whole number part and add the numerator of the proper fraction. This gives the numerator of improper fraction. Improper fraction. Let's see here. What is the meaning of the statement? You know, multiply denominator. Multiply this denominator 13 with whole number part. 7 by 13 is the proper fraction. In that proper fraction, the denominator is what? 13. So this denominator 13 of the proper fraction 7 by 13 with whole number part. Multiply this denominator 13 with whole number part 9. And they said add the numerator. Add, what is the numerator? 7. This gives the numerator of improper fraction. This is going to become the numerator of improper fraction. Hope it is clear. Whole number part, proper fraction part, both together it is called mixed fraction. While converting this mixed fraction into improper fraction, multiply the denominator of the proper fraction with whole number part and add the numerator, which becomes the numerator of the improper fraction. And by keeping the same denominator 13, yes, 13 9s are 117 plus 7 by 13 is equal to. So do addition better here. 13 117 plus 7, how much? 124. 124. So that is the way we can express as a improper fraction. Now let's see one more here. Solution. Multiply denominator with whole number part. Denominator with whole number part. Add the numerator, which becomes the numerator of our improper fraction, by keeping the same denominator is equal to 16 9s are 144 plus 2 by how much? 9. So 144 plus 2, 146 by 9. So that is the way we can express the given mixed fraction into improper fractions. Hope it is clear how we can represent the fractions on the number line and how can we convert improper to mixed to improper. So hope it is clear for everyone based on the knowledge. Exercise 7.2, first bit, second bit, third bit, completed homework book. Thank you once again. We'll meet next class.